don't mess up. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 onstage celebrity fails.
A sparkling Mariah Carey stumbled through a 3-song set, including some of her most famous multi-octave songs.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at the most embarrassing and cringeworthy moments when celebrities slipped up while in the spotlight. These don't need to be music-based. As long as a celebrity was on stage for some reason, they are eligible.
We feel so badly, but it's still a great night.
Number 10. Justin Bieber pukes. Well, that's one way to open your tour. Performing in Glendale, Arizona on the opening night of his Believe tour, the young pop star caught the worst kind of Bieber fever. Turning his back to the audience, he upchucks before running off stage while singing Out of Town Girl. It's inadvertently a defining moment for his background dancers, though, as they stick to their choreography, vomit-soaked stage and all. Especially noteworthy, however, is how the Biebs is able to puke and continue to sing at the same time. It's embarrassing to throw up in front of friends, so imagine doing it in front of 20,000 people.
In Canada, we like to have spaghetti and milk. I don't know if it was such a good idea before my show.
Number 9. Iggy Azalea has earpiece problems.
Performing her smash hit single Fancy. Let's give it up for Iggy Azalea featuring Charlie XCX.
If you think failing in front of 20,000 people is bad, imagine flubbing your own tune in front of 15 million. During a live performance of Fancy on the season finale of Dancing with the Stars, Iggy Azalea had a problem with her earpiece.
I'm so sorry, but there's something wrong with my ears.
After attempting to match her singing to the backing track, she put her hand to her ear and apologized, claiming that her earpiece wasn't working properly before yanking it out and plowing through. Despite the fail, you gotta give Iggy props, as she handled it and recovered like a pro. And at least we know she was really singing.
I just can't worry about no haters, gotta stay on my grind. Now tell me who they do that.
Number 8. Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake at the Super Bowl. During the Super Bowl halftime show in 2004, Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson were performing together when Timberlake accidentally ripped a piece of Jackson's clothing off, exposing her breast to over 140 million people and setting an all-new standard of failure. And oh boy, did the media have a field day with this one. The FCC fined CBS $550,000, a record-breaking amount at the time, while others called it proof of America's degrading morals.
So he was supposed to pull that off and we just see the red there. And he ripped the whole thing.
YouTube inventor Javed Karim, meanwhile, claims that this incident inspired him to create the now world-famous site. So there's that.
You kind of have to have a sense of humor about all of this because, like you said, everybody takes this so serious. Like, it's not that serious.
Number 7. Billie Joe Armstrong goes on a rant.
Oh, this shit. I'm gonna play a new song. This shit.
During the iHeartRadio festival, Armstrong saw that Green Day only had 1 minute remaining in their set, and rather than ride it out, proceeded to go on a hellish tirade.
I'm not Justin Bieber, you motherfuckers.
Issuing an unnecessary jab at Justin Bieber, Billie Joe curses like Tony Montana before smashing his guitar, flipping the organizers the bird, and storming off stage in a huff. Shortly after, the frontman was admitted to rehab, later telling Rolling Stone that he couldn't, quote, remember a word that came out of his mouth, while bassist Mike Dirnt said he'd witnessed the, quote, degradation of his friend. Number 6. Ashlee Simpson's infamous SNL performance. Warning! Impending career destroyer in 3, 2, 1. During an appearance on Saturday Night Live, Simpson was set to perform 2 songs, Pieces of Me and Autobiography. But when she was ready to start Autobiography, the Pieces of Me vocals started playing again, suggesting that she had lip-synced the previous song, which is a big no-no. Rather than roll with it or, sing, she awkwardly dances around before walking off stage. As if that weren't painfully cringeworthy enough, she then went on to blame her band for playing the wrong song at the end of the episode.
I feel so bad my band started playing the wrong song, and I didn't know what to do, so I thought I'd do a hoedown. I'm sorry.
Number 5. Steve Harvey announces the wrong Miss Universe winner.
Miss Universe 2015 is...
If you're looking for an unforgettable cringe, look no further. When hosting the Miss Universe 2015 pageant, Steve Harvey accidentally named the runner-up, Miss Columbia, as the winner. As she took her crown, smiled at the crowd, and bathed in the greatest moment of her life, Harvey awkwardly bumbled his way back onto the stage and declared that there was a mistake, and Miss Philippines was the real winner.
I have to apologize.
Contestants were confused, including Miss Philippines, while Miss Columbia was distraught, and everyone else squirmed in their seats. But hey, those Family Feud ratings must have shot up, right?
Don't beat yourself up for this anymore. Come on, let's move forward.
Okay,
let's
cool.
just be happy. Oh, is that what you were waiting for?
Number 4. Elizabeth Taylor drunk at the Golden Globes.
Now, it's time to find out which one will take home the Golden Globe.
It's not unusual for celebrities to down more than a few spritzers at the Golden Globes, but as the story goes, nobody did it quite like Elizabeth Taylor in 2001. The Golden Era Hollywood actress seemed a bit spacey when she took the podium to announce the winner for the Best Motion Picture Drama Award, as she skipped over the nominees and went straight for the envelope.
I just read it from up there. I know it is.
Luckily, Dick Clark appeared from backstage to remind Taylor of the important first step. While she definitely bungled the delivery of this award, Taylor did it with her own brand of sass and good humor. Plus, there's a good chance she was too bombed to remember any of it anyway.
Thank you for watching, and good night. You all.
Number 3. Mariah Carey bombs at New Year's Rockin' Eve. This is arguably one of the biggest musical bombs in history, with Mariah Carey stumbling right from the start and failing to do anything other than looking visibly pissed off.
We didn't have a check for this song, so we'll just say it went to number 1.
She then proceeds to sing small, random snippets of the song in between angry interjections about not having a sound check beforehand, blaming the monitors and wanting a vacation.
I'm gonna say let the audience sing, okay?
The fact that she doesn't even try, while her dancers are doing their hardest to salvage the disaster, is just the icing on the cringe cake. But while she may not have been good or conventionally professional, she was definitely Mariah. Number 2. Fergie pees her pants. Throwing up on stage is one thing, peeing your pants is something else entirely. While performing with the Black Eyed Peas, Fergie peed in her pants, yet continued performing like a champ, albeit a champ with a pee-soaked crotch and wet mini slacks. Fergie later explained that she badly needed to go to the restroom, but because the band was late to the venue, she had no time, which resulted in her onstage waterworks. She has since called the event, quote, the most unattractive moment of my life. It's possibly also one of the least dignified or hygienic ones, too.
I ended up just pouring water all over me, so it's just...
Oh, nice move. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah, you know,
amazing. I'm so hot!
Yeah, you know, it's rock and roll. It was just, let's do this.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Good Lord. I think I'm... Wow, that was really, really bad.
Number 1. Miguel connects with the fans. As embarrassing as the preceding events were, at least no one was physically hurt. Well, that changes now. Performing at the Billboard Music Awards, Miguel got carried away and attempted to jump over a group of audience members. Unfortunately, he missed his mark and caught Kayati Shah in the face with the inside of his leg and smacked her head into the stage in the process, allegedly leaving her with brain trauma. To make matters worse, he then hugs another woman, apparently presuming her to be the one he hit. Meanwhile, a third lady, Cindy Tsai, eventually sued the singer and the venue for medical bills and lost wages.
But I'm really happy to bring my new friend, Kayati, we just met.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we met under not the best circumstances.